Hey, what's up everybody? How you doing? Welcome back to Karpo Gaming and another Destiny 2 video. Well, it's time. We have the new Call to Arms quest here, and it's called Armament Protocol, 5 steps. And today, I'm gonna walk it through you step by step so you can complete it today. You know what to do now. Once again, thanks for watching everybody. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. Now, when you first log into the game, you're gonna have a new event called Call to Arms. Now, first things first, you actually need to head into the tower and speak with Devrim K. For the very first time, Devrim is in the tower just like he's Ava Levante. Now, in order to kick off this quest line, talk with my dude Devrim K. Now, once you speak with Devrim K, he's going to give us a new quest called Armament Protocol. It's going to have 5 different steps, and the very first step is going to be a little confusing, but I'm going to walk it through you. Alright, for the very first thing, we need to open a daily shipment chest at the tower. So turn around, open up the daily chest. This will be a chest that you can open up daily and get loot out of. Now, whatever you do, don't delete the loot, and that is for a very good reason. Let me explain. You're going to probably need this a little bit later on, maybe you won't. But if you speak back to Devrim K for the next part of the quest, we need to attune a weapon. For me, it was already on attune submersion. I put it to attune romantic death, and now we need to do a daily event. You can put it on whatever one of these that you want, totally up to you. So, for step number 1, daily shipment open at the tower, and then we need to complete a daily activity. Now, for the daily activity, well, it's going to be a little bit like weird, a little bit. Alright, so when you first come over here, call the arms, the coil, you can't do it because we need to first complete the quest. Proving grounds, can't do it. Zone control is locked, and I'll show you how to unlock it. The only choice you would have is the salt mines, which is an annoying quest, and it takes a long time to complete this quest. Let me explain. Now, if you're a little bit confused how this quest is going to complete, you need to remove splinters, right? And these splinters, the very first 2 are going to be sitting out in the open. They look like this. The third one is going to be sitting up here. Alright, if you don't shoot all 3 of these and then take out all the ads, you won't be able to proceed to the next area. So that is how you're going to proceed to the next area with 3 splinter cells down. Splinter cell number 4 is going to be sitting right out in the open, easy peasy. And then splinter cell number 5 is actually back over here. It was following this enemy and it was over here. Now, after you have splinter cell number 5, we then need to go ahead and do 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so that's pretty much how it's going to work for all of these different areas. This is going to be number 6. I thought it was a way that you can go inside, but you just need to shoot it right through the fence. So go ahead and shoot that, and that is going to be splinter cell removed, number 6. Yeah, it's a little bit annoying, and this is only the first part of the quest, my dude. And this is why I told you that this probably isn't the best way to get this part done, and I'll show you why at the end. But let me finish up this quest. Alright, splinter cell number 7 is going to be sitting right over here. And then splinter cell number 8 and 9 is actually going to be right next to each other, right across the way, right over here. So one is going to be sitting there, and then one is right going to be in the back of it. So we're going to get splinter cell number 8, and here is splinter cell number 9. Now that we finally have finished all the splinter cells, finished taking out all of the ads, and then finally, the next part will be open where there is a huge boss fight. So here is the boss fight. I'll chime in afterwards. Once again, enjoy.
Boss on the field, and it's a big one.
just like that, we are done with this quest. Now, the reason why I said this part of the quest isn't really worth it to do with the salt mines, I mean, you can get one part of the quest in the future done. I mean, but I'm still on step number 1 because I didn't get my attuned weapon to drop. So if you do that mission, trust me, it's a long mission. I cut it up. You're going to have to do it all over again just to hopefully get the drop. So do zone control. In order to do this and have it unlocked, you need to have at least one of the new weapons and some of the new armor in all of your slots. So take off your exotic. You can't put it back on, but take off your exotics, put on your normal gear that has some of the new gear on. If you don't have any of them, you got some new today, so you can put that on. And then for me, I went into control and got to work. And your boy did some pretty good damage, if I don't say so myself. I haven't played PvP in months. I put up a 30 piece, which is pretty nice. Now, I finally got my attuned weapon to drop, which means I can now move on to the next part of the quest. That's why I think doing control will be a whole lot easier. Just make sure you have some of the new weapons and new armor equipped so you can unlock that mode. Right? And then you'll be on step number 3, which we need to claim the reward. But like I said, I dropped the 30 piece. It's been a while. Just saying. Alright, moving on to the next part of the quest. Step number 3. Claim the first reward from the event reward track. So we're going to back over here to the reward tracker. And down over here, the phosphor asset. We're going to go ahead and collect that. And the quest will update. Now we need to complete and claim a daily challenge. Now we've already did the salt mine, unfortunately. But, you know, it came in clutch for me, because now that daily challenge is complete. But I also did the daily challenge for PvP as well. That's why I think doing the PvP will be a whole lot easier and a whole lot faster if you just did that, right? Because you only need to do this at least one time to complete this quest, right? That's how you're going to get it done. Complete a daily activity. Doesn't matter which one you get done. Now afterwards, the quest will tell you to head back into the tower to speak with Devrim K. And after all of that, the quest rewards isn't just 2 tokens in a blue. So, no. It's enhancement prism, which is, I guess, a little bit better than 2 tokens in a blue. But, you know, we get a emblem as well. So, you know, there's that. But the quest is actually pretty decent. I had a lot of fun. And that is how you're going to complete this in Destiny 2. But for right now, that's pretty much going for the video. I hope you truly enjoyed it. Now, as always, if you're new to the channel, how you doing? Welcome. Don't forget to subscribe right here at Karpo Gaming with a wide variety of videos. So once again, thanks for watching. And as always, I'll be seeing y'all in the next one. Later.